Oh, sorry, air recording. I'm really cold, really cold, I'm really cold. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Sydney. I'm a figure skater, I'm a college student, and I'm a part-time pancreas. So what does it mean to be a part-time pancreas? So in diabetes, for type 1 diabetics, the immune system is fighting off beta cells. It's fighting off your pancreas. And not sure why, it just decides that something that has been working is suddenly not working anymore. It means that my pancreas, as a type 1 diabetic, no longer produces the insulin. So I have to get that insulin from a different source. And that kind of makes me do the pancreas's job because it's not doing it on its own. So that makes me a part-time pancreas. I was diagnosed when I was 9 years old in 2011. On June 30th, that's my diaversary. There's a whole vocabulary that comes with diabetes, guys, so you have that to look forward to. My parents started noticing the symptoms of being extremely hungry. I was losing a lot of weight. I was really thirsty, and I would go to the bathroom after literally taking like a single sip of water. Like literally like glug. I gotta go. So eventually they made an appointment for me, and we went to a doctor, and I got some blood work done. You know, I peed in a little cup and everything. And oh boy, we started snowballing. A few days later, our doctor called and said that we needed to immediately go to the hospital. And we did. He figured out I had type 1 diabetes. So of course, the morning where my parents got that call, I was on the phone with my dad yelling at him saying, I want a waffle! Because waffles. And he was like, you need to eat healthier. You're being really irresponsible. And he's like, if you don't eat better, you're going to get diabetes. Obviously thinking of type 2 diabetes. I didn't know the difference at this point. It's fine. And he was like, Sydney, eat a banana. Of course, I was starving at this point, you know, like I was diabetic, didn't know it yet. And he's like, if you don't eat a banana, I'm going to come home and you're going to be in really big trouble. So he eventually does come home in the afternoon. I was starting to make waffles again. I'm in so much trouble. And he comes in and I scream. I'm running up the stairs to my room. I do not want to see him. I was like, you can't see me. And I'm upstairs and I'm like crying on the stairs like, I'm sorry, I didn't eat it yet. And he's like, Sydney, calm down. We need to go to the hospital. Your doctor called. They think you have type 1 diabetes. World stop. Hello, what does that even mean? My assumption was that I'm eating wrong and I've been horrible and I'm fat all of a sudden. And like all of those preconceived notions that people have about diabetes were like running through my head as a 9-year-old. So we're at the hospital. I'm sitting in the emergency room and I'm like laying in the hospital bed. You know, my parents are there with teary eyes, you know, like this is a huge lifestyle change. And my brother's sitting there like confused, you know. Honestly, I was preparing myself to hear them say like, you have 6 months to live. YOLO. You know, obviously I was wrong. Turns out my blood sugar was 770. A normal person's blood sugar, for those of you who don't know, should be around like 70, 80 to 100-ish. So I was pretty high. They were really shocked that I wasn't in DKA, which we'll talk about later on in a video. I stayed in the hospital and I learned everything I know about diabetes. Well, not everything. Diabetes is really an art, not a science, as they say, and that basically means it changes. It changes with everyone. Everybody's going to have some kind of variation in what they're living with diabetes. what came with diabetes was a school change for me. I had to move schools to be closer to my parents' work and closer to my brother's new school as he was going into high school when I was diagnosed. And I didn't have a school nurse. I was first year diagnosed, and I had a teacher who had like one other student in her like 20 years of teaching who was diabetic and didn't know much about it either. So I was really kind of thrown in there cold turkey saying, hope you can figure this out. Okay, cool, thanks. Woohoo! So I ended up really gaining confidence on taking care of myself and figuring out how to listen to my body. And that's what I think really gave me the wish to help other people as well. And it wasn't easy. Changing schools in the 5th grade was definitely not easy. You know, I was bullied because they didn't understand it. You know, they had all those preconceived notions about diabetes being only for old people, and it's for people who aren't healthy. Obviously, type 1 diabetes doesn't have a cure or a known cause, so I was here, I was like, look guys, it's not my fault, like I just kind of got diagnosed, you know? And they didn't like that answer. I was bullied and they really didn't understand it, and I struggled with that a little bit when I was younger. Overcoming diabetes is not an easy task. Overcoming type 1 diabetes is not having perfect blood sugars all the time, even if that is the goal. It's a good goal to have, but it's pretty much impossible. The weather changes your blood sugar. The way you feel, your hormones all change every aspect of diabetes on the daily. You have to know how you're feeling all the time. And yes, that's a lot of work, but you can do it. It's something that people do every day and they're succeeding. I was able to graduate high school, not only graduate high school, but I graduated with honors. And I was accepted by my first choice college with my first choice major. And I currently have an internship already right out of high school at a medical research lab. And diabetes has not slowed me down a single bit. It's a speed bump along my way to doing whatever I want. I'm really hoping that through this channel that you guys really can see that I'm here to help you and I want to help you, and you're not alone. I've been living with this for 8 years and I'm still going. I'm still pushing through. I have a long way left. I'm a pre-med student. I want to go to medical school and I want to help kids like me. So I know this is a lot of information. It kind of got deep there at the end, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the little bell there, and get notified whenever I post a new video. That'd be fantastic. Again, lots of information, so please feel free to leave comments down below. Hopefully they're nice. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Part-Time Pancreas. See ya! Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Sydney. I'm a figure skater. I play golf. That's not what I'm supposed to say.